In this video, I'll be showing you my recent wilderness backpacking trip. My girlfriend Jordy and I spent 4 days on this trip and covered over 14 miles. This is one of our favorite places to backpack, adventure, swim, and see wildlife. Alright, we out here, about to head out. Alright, with the large crowd in the parking lot and a lot of cars, we're going to try to push beyond our normal spot. This trail has lots of river crossings, but being that it's springtime, nothing was too far above knee-high. And we came prepared with our Tiva hiking sandals. A lot of other backpackers just hike through with their shoes, but we like to switch into our sandals to keep our socks dry. It's like a barren desert rock crossing here. The trail that we're on is known for its undammed rivers, hot springs, and wildlife, making it one of our favorite wilderness areas in our local woods. We got Jordy in short mode, ready for river crossings.
Yeah!
Tadpole City up in here.
Whoa, look all through here.
Yeah, a lot. There's some big ones. Jordy is changing back into her hiking shoes here, which is a constant process with all the river crossings. We ended up taking our sandals off one river crossing too early, but we made it across fine with our shoes.
Oh yeah.
It's about 8:20 p.m. It's got dark now. We're hiking in. We're about 3.4 miles in. We probably got to get to about 5 miles if we want to avoid camping at Bear Creek. This trip took place on Memorial Day weekend, and the campsite I'm referring to is a very popular campsite, which is why we're looking to avoid it and get a secluded spot a little bit further. God, it's so loud. We were lucky to see tons of toads on this trip. This toad here is the arroyo toad, which is an endangered species and is protected in our area. Alright, it's Saturday morning. We made it after a few casualties. We got to the Bear Creek River crossing last night. We took our backpacks off. We look at Jordy's backpack. Her sandals are gone. They fell off her carabiners. They're not the locking type of carabiners, and somehow they opened up on the middle of the trail between the trip hole and the Bear Creek, and her sandals fell off. So she had no sandals. Jordy was devastated. It was a nightmare.
And I have a hurt toe.
Oh yeah, Jordy also has a hurt toe, so that's why we wanted to have these sandals. She stubbed her toe like about a week ago. So it's pitch black now, and we wanted to camp at Bear Creek, but it was really crowded, so we went past Bear Creek just a bit. We're about 5 miles into the trail now, and we found this very not popular spot, pitched the tent for the night. I was gonna wake up in the morning and do some deer scouting. There's some decent hill around here, but it got dark last night at 8 p.m. The sun rose about 6 a.m. I woke up at 5:30 and it was already light outside. I was exhausted from the hike in and the night before, so I just took this morning off, and I'll be looking for deer this afternoon. It's springtime right now, so a lot of the does will have fawns with them, so hopefully we'll get to see a doe and a fawn together. There is a lot of wildlife in the area, but it's such thick vegetation it is hard to see. We spent our morning nice and leisurely, enjoying a nice breakfast, enjoying the sounds of the nature around us, and listening to the flow of the nearby spring. I spotted a doe and a fawn really close to our campsite and tried to alert Jordy of where it was at. You see the doe?
No.
It's running. You see it?
No. Oh yeah. Oh, and the baby.
I think I see him. Did you see him?
Yeah, just in the last second.
They ran down. Jordy grabbed the camera and tried to get a recording of it, but unfortunately wasn't able to get it until the last second. And I'm not sure if you're able to spot it in the footage. Just saw a doe and a fawn. I was at least squatting to take a poo. I'm looking up at this mountainside and I see a doe and a fawn coming down the hill. And then I kind of spooked them when I was like, Jordy, look, a deer. They got spooked, they ran up the hill, but pretty cool. Probably 60 yards at the closest. They're probably about 150 yards now. Hopefully that fawn goes up to be a buck. We're all packed up, about to head out, back on the trail. All right, we're out here at the Kerr Spring. It's really flowing, it's really floating out the trail. I've never seen it this flowing before. This is right after our campsite, on the way to the river crossing before the lone pine tree. Lots of water. Good thing I got my sandals. Coming in on the river crossing. This is the area where me and Jordy had to hunker down in the rain. You can see there's no more trees now. It looks like the trees got swept away by the river. Very wide river here. It's gonna be a good one crossing. Wow, this looks really nice though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I want to hop in right here. Just float on down.
We should have brought tubes.
I know.
Got the Boy Scouts ahead of us. They're real friendly. They told us they saw both of Jordy's shoes and they gave us a description where they're at. So we're hoping to get those on our way back. A lot of little fish, he said. That's good to see. All right, river crossing, here we go. Oh yeah. You good?
Yeah.
Approaching Lion's Den, also known as Oak Flats. Giant swimming hole here. All right, we're at the Lion's Den, Oak Flats area. This is typically where we camp. It looks like from the recent rains, my camping area has got flushed out with boulders. It's really unrecognizable, but I've camped right below this tree here. Pretty cool to see. Kind of cool, kind of interesting. But it is what it is. Nature does what it wants. Now we got to get over to the Lion's Den rock spot and our swim hole. There's the rock right there, Jordy.
Oh yeah.
Doing some bouldering, getting over to our little swim hole spot.
Okay. Oh! Oh yeah!
You're good, you're good.
I didn't fall in, but my foot got wet.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We're hanging out by a river spot, just relaxing, gonna drink some water, chill. We found a spot. We're gonna set the tent up in a little bit. It's a little bit of a smaller spot. We like the spot we're at now. They're just super rocky and nowhere to set the tent up at. So I'm gonna chill over here and then go set up the tent a little bit and get situated for the night. It's 12:50, so we got plenty of daylight left. Just relaxing. Around 5, 6 o'clock, I'll probably go out, look for some deer, do some evening glassing. There's a nice hillside. You follow the trail up around the bend here at Oak Flats, and there's a nice little meadow and a big open hillside. I'm probably gonna glass up over there. We got the Boy Scouts. It's actually their parents right up there. Thank you, Mom. Christmas Mountain House ice cream sandwich gift. Let's check it out. Open it up and see what it looks like. Ooh, pristine. I need like 5 of these. Damn.
Ta-da! Should I try it?
Yeah. Let me try this.
It's good. Tastes kind of like powdered milk.
It is good. After a nice day of backpacking, exploring, and swimming around the area, we decided to set up camp. Our tent location was a dried up riverbed which had a lot of soft sand, which was really nice for sleeping at night. At this point in the trip, we were about 7 miles into the trail, and we wouldn't be hiking too much further in except for some off-trail exploring later this evening. Alright, Jordy's going in the water now. Gotta make sure I document this. Get it on the camera.
It's really cold over here.
It's breezy. How are you feeling?
I think this area is just really windy.
Jordy is going to retrieve a lost hiking pole he found. What a trooper. Can you get used to it or no? Can you get used to it or no?
What?
Can you get used to it or no?
Sorta, not really. I'm still pretty cold.
Yeah? Alright, afternoon, about 6 p.m. I'm heading out to look for some deer, do some glassing. Just crossed the river, leaving the lion's den. It's nice and beautiful out. Hopefully see some wildlife this afternoon. Scout some area for the hunting season. So I've seen some deer. Been here before, and got this whole hillside you can glass. Pretty nice area, honestly. And I've seen them come down from that canyon up there, down there. So see if we can find anyone feeding. here on this mountain. A glass tub, some game trails, and definitely some bedded down areas. Looks like an area deer might be up in, and they come down to access the water down here. I hiked off trail up into this little canyon. I sat quiet for about 30 minutes, just glassed the hillsides around me, and listened to the sounds of the sunset. Most of this trail is very dense brush, so this is the first time along this trail where I had some open hillsides to look at. Sunday morning, we're all packed up, getting ready to hit the trail again. We're gonna hike back a bit to a nice swimming hole we found, take a little dip. My bag all packed up. Jordy's applying some blister tape here as we started to get some blisters at this point in the trip. How's this one?
It's good. It tastes like a chicken fajita bowl. Would be good with some Cholula. A turtle.
Oh yeah, that was sick. I don't think I got it on camera, but I've seen turtles here before.
It's little.
Yeah,
He's got to come back up.
I think he just came up for air.
Like that sea turtle we saw that
Yeah.
eats under the water.
Alright, we woke up this morning at the Oak Flats camp. Did some hiking. We're about maybe 2 miles more in. We're close to Bear Creek camp, but not quite. Pulled off to do a little swimming. We're going to swim here, maybe spend the afternoon here. Might camp here, but we also might push into the trip hole and camp a little closer to the trailhead so we can get an early start tomorrow and get back and beat the traffic. But for now, going to enjoy swimming with the turtles out here. After a nice couple hours swimming, it was time to get back on the trail. You good? Sorry.
I reached my hand out. I'm really struggling with my feet. I stubbed my toe again.
All right, shoe number 1 secured.
Oh,
It snapped off.
the whole carabiner came with it.
So you had 2 of those, I guess.
I guess. I didn't even know that.
After a long day of hiking, it was time to find a campsite.
This is one of my favorite campsites here along the river, but unfortunately it was already taken. It's a really nice swim spot where you can jump off the rock into the deep water. We settled for a spot across the river, and Jordy shows a perfect example of our mood at this point in the trip.
Camp tour.
It was evening time, so we hunkered down for some dinner and a nice afternoon glass of the hillsides around our camp. The bugs were definitely out this evening, swarming us.
Alright, we're finishing up our trip. It's our last night here in the morning. We're going to be packing up, crossing the river, back on the trail. We probably got 3.5 miles back to the car. Shouldn't take us too long. Our plan is to get up at about 5:30. Hopefully get up out of here by 6:30. Get back to the car so we can beat traffic. It was a great trip. This is my third time coming here with Jordy. We love it every single time. It was really busy this time because of Memorial Day weekend, but great time out here backpacking. Lots of lessons learned and great conversations and great memories. Take you for a walk around our camp, see what we got going on. Checking out the river by our camp. Didn't even realize we have another camper over by us. May or may not have found a petroglyph out here. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, here's another cool spot by our campsite. This is deep here.
It was really hot. It'd be so nice to swim and then climb up on that rock and just lay around.
But at some points people jump in.
Oh yeah.
Looks really deep.
Yeah, I can't really see the bottom. You think this rock came off?
This is like a little private lagoon. We got camp all packed up. We're getting ready to cross the river and head out.
And find my second shoe.
And find Jordy's sandal. Alright, we made it across. Jordy's taping her feet up, getting our shoes back on. We'll get back on the trail, head back to the car. We thought we might be able to cross with our shoes on. There's actually two rivers. So this is the main one that we couldn't cross, and there's another one on the other side, which we were able to get across to the middle little rock pile, but there was no way crossing this one with our shoes on, so we had to take them off, and it is a cold one this morning. Okay, there we go. Let me just get up and I'll help you. Want to grab one of this pole? Maybe that's not a good.
I think that would be fine.
Okay.
Maybe give me just one hand.
All right, making it back to the trailhead. About 3.7 miles this morning. Unfortunately, we couldn't find Jordy's other shoe. We looked all over. Couldn't find it. Someone must have grabbed it and thrown it away or taken it, because we looked at the trailhead too. Not seeing it here. Unfortunate. If you see a sandal on the trail, leave it. But it was a great trip.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And stay tuned for more upcoming videos. This is Luke's Outdoor Adventure, signing out. Peace.